On your first date, Steph was so nervous she almost didn't show up. But that would have changed the story, and thus your fate. So instead, Steph chose to leave Chris waiting in the freezing cold as she circled the fountain in the Boston Public Gardens trying to calm herself. Little did she know then that this would be the very place Chris would propose.
You know, we're a very strange, loud group of people. I know that she was very nervous about this. And so when he showed up to the apartment, I believe it was your birthday party, you were terrified. But it was immediately clear that Chris was here to stay. And he bravely walked into the lion's den, and within an hour, he was playing a game that we call Hoops Game. So from that moment on, you know, Chris was part of our group. He got along with all of us seamlessly. It wasn't hard to see how happy he made Steph.
Chris always shows up in big ways and small, and it's really a joy to welcome him to the family. And I think that he fits well with Steph, and I think we have the makings of a really, truly super team.
Brings you home to me. Oh, it's always been you, love. It's always been you I love.
What else do you wish for them once they're married?
Babies.
How many should they have?
8.
It's been a while since.
She's always been there for me. And she shows up for, I would say, everybody who is close to her, whether they need it or not. You're always there. And I'm incredibly lucky to have you in my corner.
Steph had gone from being my little sister to so much more. She's the first person I want to share good news with, the shoulder I occasionally cry on, my very best friend.
It's been a privilege, really a privilege to be to watch Stephanie grow mature into an accomplished young professional and a thoughtful adult. And we're just so thrilled. We couldn't be prouder.
I would choose you over and over. I would choose you over and over. I would choose you over and over again. And after all we've been through, there's no one else for me but you. I would choose you over and over again.
Steph, we are truly relieved that Chris found someone who can keep up with the sarcasm. And despite you coming to the Stoddard family's Christmas party every year and beating all of us in every game, we still love and accept you.
And you do things to me like they have never been done. A love like ours could last forever and ever. When I'm down, me up when I'm dry.
I welcome you to the fraternity of the often clueless with only the simple suggestion that you always listen to your wife. Because no matter what happens, one thing we can be assured of, Stephanie has a plan for that.
Chris did survive his first Lyle family dinner and continued to impress us as the years went on. I don't think many people know this, but there was a time when we thought Steph may have a gluten allergy. And I remember getting a phone call from my mother about it, which ended with, "So Chris is gonna give up gluten for your sister." Can you believe that? I'm not sure what gluten is, but I'm fairly confident in everything that tastes good. And as much as I love my sister, I wasn't willing to make that sacrifice. I think it was in that moment that I realized she didn't need me to protect her anymore. She had found her person. Countless dinners, holidays, birthdays, and even an occasional long weekend in Maine. And while I'm not quite sure his card playing skills have improved, I do know that the love he has for Steph has only been stronger. For the last 5 years, I've watched my sister turn into the absolute best version of herself. I have never seen her more happy, confident, or loved in her entire life.
The truth is that around 6 years ago, I was scared of many unknowns. While I knew this beautiful girl sitting across from me in the parish cafe had the biggest, most stunning brown eyes I had ever seen. At that time, I could never know that I had also met the person who would help me navigate life's most demanding challenges. When someone makes you happy, they should know it, and nobody is better at it than you. I know that when I make you laugh, it's usually unintentional. Whether I'm falling on ice in South Boston or covering my eyes when a defender dives near Tom Brady's knees, my forms of comedy are often unrehearsed. But I'm going to do everything I can do to make you smile. And when you have nightmares, I'll be here to listen and remind you that we can get through anything together, through all the ups and downs of life. I'll be there to hold your hand, you and me. I love you, Steph, and it's an honor to be your husband.
I know there may be universes out there where I made different choices that led me somewhere else. And my heart breaks for every single version of me that didn't end up with you. But then I think of all the decisions I made in this universe that put me on the trajectory to becoming your wife today. And I'm so grateful for all of them. And I know in this universe, in this lifetime, we will grow and change and become new versions of ourselves over and over again. I love you more than my heart could ever hold. And I promise the rest of me gives to you today to continue trying to be to you what you are to me, and to love, protect, celebrate, and stand by you as your partner, your equal, through all of life's blessings and curses.
At the bachelorette party, I remember Steph's friend saying that Chris brings out the best in you, Steph. I know I speak for my whole family when I say that you bring out the best in him.
Chris, you're everything I have ever hoped for Steph to find, and I'm so glad to be here celebrating this with the two of you.
Begin your journey today as husband and wife. May your love stay modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Congratulations.
What do you wish most of all for Chris and Steph's life together?
Abby.
Happy. He wants them to be happy.
It gives me great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.